Morning everyone, this is Cars and Coffee Las Vegas. This morning we do have 1954 Volkswagen Bug, and it's really beautiful, and this car has a little bit of story behind it. Jin, would you tell us about the story?
Well, I've had it for about 9 years, and I've done a lot of the restoration myself, and I also race it at the Bonneville Salt Flats every year.
I see a sticker on the window. It says Hot August Nights. I heard that's the biggest car show in Nevada.
It is. It happens obviously the first week of August, and I've been going up there for about 9 or 10 years now. And you get every car you can imagine from all over the United States, and even from Hawaii and a couple other places in South America have come up.
Wow! And size of the car show, how many cars does it attract?
Well, I know that they registered 7,100 as of Friday, which was almost the end of the show. But yeah, there's every place in Reno and Sparks where you think you could stick a car to show it. And they're all over both towns.
Tell me about the whole race that you do on the salt bed.
Well, on the Bonneville Salt Flats, there's a race. A group of us Volkswagen owners go up, but the actual racing schedule is called World of Speed. And what we do is we just run a very slow track with the original engines for what they call a 36 horsepower challenge. And just a measured mile from a standing start. And that's about it. We just go up just to have fun.
Well, then, do you have a special engine to be able to race like that?
No, well, the engine has to be just an original two-piece engine case, that's called 36 horsepower, and that's the only restriction. But they build other VWs with much bigger engines that have more horsepower. But for mine, it's just the original engine. That's the way I run it.
How fast do you go when you race?
Well, I've had it up to just under 77 miles an hour for a standing start for a measured mile. And that's all we do.
Can we take a look at the engine?
Sure.
Here we are looking at this engine.
Yes.
And did you say this is the original?
This is the original engine from the factory in 1954, and it's 36 horsepower.
I see a really cute license plate that says OBUG.
Yeah, well, because I tried to, said, what kind of plate am I going to have, because I've got an old bug, and that's exactly how I did it. And let me just put that down.
Well, someone mentioned about that back window is something unique.
Yeah, Volkswagen made what are called oval windows only for 4 years, from 1954 to 1957. And then they changed the actual windows on them again, made them a little bit bigger so it was safer. Actually, it stands for Deutschland is Germany, and then of course the date is the actual year of the car, 1954.
So if I purchased this car back in 1954, that's something that I got on the car?
No, it's something you could buy as an accessory. It just helps people know what year the car is.
So back in 1954, what was the cost of the car?
I think it was about $1,300.
What is the value today?
Well, I've turned down a lot more money than that for it.
Well, so this is the brake light?
Yeah, this is the brake light. This is the parking light, and there are no turn signals in the back. They're actually on the doorpost. They're called semaphore turn signals, and they just pop up, and that's your turn signal. But the government outlawed them in 1955 because everybody and their mother was running into the back ends of the cars because nobody was looking for the turn signal coming out of the doorpost. So they modified this whole thing, put different turn signals on the front, and got rid of the ones on the doorposts.
So I was looking at the interior, and I noticed that the ignition key is almost to the passenger seat side, and that's how it came originally?
Exactly. That's the way it was originally. This is the ignition switch, and you can actually start it that way.
Was it a popular style back then in 1950s?
Yes, it was. In 1954, I think that they imported about 8,000 54 VWs here in the States.
Was it the VW style, or just in general it was?
No, just
Oh, the way-
8,000 the regular Beetles, the old style bugs.
Well, would you show us that turn signal, how it looks like when it's in action?
Oh, you mean the turn signal?
Yeah.
Okay. That's it.
Now I see it. That's cute.
That's my turn signal.
Does people pay attention these days?
No, usually not. They don't even see it. But I refuse to change it over, and just because it was the way the car came originally. So
Well, thank you for showing us your car. It was
thank you
so beautiful.
very much for taking the time to to interview me. Appreciate that. It's nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you too.